Hey everyone, it's Dale Hannegan here, your friendly neighborhood radiology recruiter. I had a couple of calls last week with new graduates that are finishing up here in December and are going to be looking for work next year. And they ask about compensation and what areas pay the most. We've done several videos on states that pay the highest wages in medical imaging. That's not what this is about, but it is about typically how our clients calculate pay. Most of you probably know that it's based upon years of experience. Obviously, someone with 20 years is going to make far more than somebody with 2 years. That's just kind of how it works. There are some organizations too that will pay a little bit additional based upon the certifications that you have, but even that's not real common. We've been trying to push for additional compensation for individuals that have multiple certifications, but it really hasn't caught on that well, honestly. So I wanted to go through the basic formula on how many organizations calculate a person's starting wage. Now, typically it's going to largely based on where someone comes in at a new grad rate. So I'm going to show you an example here. So let's say, for example, a new grad starts out, let's just say hypothetically, in X-ray at $25 an hour. So what they're going to do is they're going to give you a percentage, usually 2 to 3%, for each year of experience that you have over and above your graduation. So once you graduate, they don't usually give credit for experience during your clinical rotation. It starts after you graduate. So let's just say you have 10 years of experience in X-ray, and they give you a 3% for each year that you have. So obviously, 10 years times 3%, that's going to be 30% increase over what the base rate is. So if your base rate starting out as a new graduate is $25 an hour times your 10 years of experience, which is 30%, then that's an additional $7.50 an hour. So they say, just based upon their magical mystery formula, that you're going to start out with 10 years of experience at $32.50 per hour. Okay, so that's typically how people calculate your wages. Now, is that negotiable? Of course it is. Most facilities do find it necessary to negotiate these days. Now, if their base rate starting you out is $32.50 and you come in with guns blazing at, say I want $45 an hour, then that's probably not going to happen. But never hurts to ask, right? So I just wanted to kind of share this with you as you go into competitive situations. Now, of course, the two huge variables with this is, one, what's the new grad rate? Do they start people at 25 or do they start people at 35 an hour? And nobody's really going to know that, including myself typically. The other thing is, what is their percentage? Is it 2%? Is it 2.5%? Is it 2.25%? Is it 3%? Whatever the case may be, what is that amount? And that's going to calculate, or that's going to be different for every organization. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Please reach out if you're going to be looking for work in 2025 as the new year rings in, and we hope we can help you. And as always, please join our Facebook group down below where we'll have this type of content and some job postings as well. All right, have a wonderful day. Hope to talk to you soon.